morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you welcome back to the Beta Plan as we return to Vampire The Masquerade, the final nights. In the last episode, we met the local population of downtown Los Angeles, which, by the way, consists of, well, the Prince, the Anarchs, the Tremere, and, well, also people that are succumbing to a plague spread by a plague bearer. However, I'm just gonna bail on the mission for a moment. What? Well, we haven't even gotten to Daemon level 3, which actually gives us conflagration, and that gives us an aggravated way to deal damage to both Kindred and Kind. We just really cannot find Kindred yet. Our brawl stat isn't really up to snuff also. So, I was thinking, now that we recently gotten the ability to open level 5 chests, I actually could enter the apartment of Marietta. On top of that, I realized, well, you know what, we can wait forever, but the idea behind the character is to get all these stats in conversation up to level 10. That means I want to get over here. That will give us +3 intimidation seduction already that we never need to get to. But the intimidation, well, that means at least we need to get it to level 7. That means the scholarship isn't going to do. We have to go to increase charisma. So for that matter, if we need to increase charisma anyways, I'm probably most likely will do that rather sooner than later. So that we can have more persuasion and get more options for more mutually beneficial deals. Let's put it that way. But for now, I'm saying dexterity, that would require 8 points. Security would require 6 points. Blood buff would also require 6 points. If I raise them, blood buff, my lockpicking skill couldn't hit 6 whenever I activate. But if I activate dexterity right now, which costs only 2 points more than security, I will get both bonus in lockpicking as well as sneaking. Yes, that sounds better to me. Moreover, that allows me to, well, open some of these places without having to use blood buff. Gives us a better blood economy. And as soon as we have 6 points, I'm going to add it to blood buff. After all...
Need a ride?
Yes, indeed. Okay, get me out of here. After all, blood buff will also help us in combat, giving us extra strength and what have you not. So, it is going to be dexterity, what I just raised. Blood buff, charisma. That's kind of the idea that I'm having right now. And, well, yes, that means that we will get presence much later, but I've already noticed that sometimes our presence is already influencing some vampires. It's apparently already quite potent. And it just costs so much. I really do want to save up for it. I would like to get to Daemon level 5, presence 5, and probably... well... level 4 upscavate? I don't think I need level 5 upscavate. I don't even know if I can reach all these abilities. The fact of the matter is that I would like to get a lot of abilities via buying books. And there we go, 150 bucks. Via books, so that we don't have to spend all our points into security and firearms and what have you not. That is my idea. Well. Hello, hello.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Well, your baby doesn't even seem to be around here. She doesn't even got a bed to sleep on. Man, these places are very dismal indeed. Well, let's head over to Alter Kilpatrick. My haggle is 7 and I'm not about to increase that anytime soon. So I'd rather have the money now than later. Moreover, well, with selling the ring, we are actually getting close to buying yet another book. I am looking forward to that. I might even, actually now that I realize, I might even get a finance book again. But that was 660 bucks, so we won't have enough until we get another reward.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I like to buy something. Oh, I said by accident I want to leave.
What you need?
I like to buy something.
Here's what we got today.
I have the feeling I'm not entirely into my roleplay foo, if you will. Sell that. There we go. But I hope nonetheless you find the episode enjoyable. Let's head over to Arthur Kilpatrick. Because we do need some experience points, so most likely we also will be visiting the Elizabeth Dane in this episode. Because right now we have 2, and that is not good enough for an additional blood buff. So the idea is Arthur Kilpatrick, that's going to give us 1 or 2 experience, perhaps not even anything at all. And then we will do the Elizabeth Dane, and from there on out, blood buff increase. In order to, well, get ourselves some nice goodies out of chests. And buying ourselves some skills.
Hey there, Slick.
Hey, I got information about Muddy. Alta.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
Well, he skipped town. But he fled some place downtown.
Alright then, I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
And don't you still owe me some money for this?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thank you.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
I will later. Let us see here. Free experience, not good enough. 760. I guess we could add another book of finance. Do we really want to invest in that though? I mean, getting another point of finance will get us, well, 8. And I do know a place where you normally can raise it by 1 point. However, that's, I think, if you are on the levels of 3 or 4. And getting a book in security would be cheaper and would not, be a bad idea either. I wonder if you have blood again, but I'm afraid that if he doesn't, I will drain him dry immediately. I'm certain there's a copper somewhere around on the pier that I can make use of. This still hasn't been cleaned up. Alright. Then again, I guess, reckon the cleaning services don't work around 24 hours. No, they're still here. Hey, Mercurio as well.
Hey, what can I say? You preserve my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
I see. Now what are you actually doing out here, Mercurio?
I just wanted to make sure you knew my appreciation. Like I said before, someone needs something, I can get it. This boat, for example.
I see. I also might need some equipment for this little trip. Assuming you have interesting goods.
Oh, by the way, I paid a visit to our friends on the cliff up there early this morning. ODing's a painful way to go, especially when your kneecaps are on the floor next to you. What can I say? Lay back and be a bitch like that.
So, what do you got that can help me out? A simple knife is all he owns. Not of interest. I actually do want to go up there and wonder if I can still hack into the online banking account over here. Because, well, we didn't have enough hacking score. You need a hacking of 7 to get in there at all, which means, well, You had to focus on it entirely if it isn't active anymore. Actually, they're still just around. Interesting. That is good to know. Mercurio is nothing but a bluffer. We will keep that in mind. But yeah, that's also something I definitely want to look into the online banking hacking side of things. But for that, well, hacking requires us to have intelligence or computer. Well, intelligence I'm quite keen on increasing as well. But as said, first blood buff, then most likely 1 point into charisma to get a persuasion level 5. Because I do know that some of these games used to have the cap there in downtown Los Angeles, so that's why we'll get it to 5. And after that, it's probably hacking. And then you're wondering, when are you then going to go into combat skills? Otherwise you won't be able to do anything. True, but I do believe I can keep myself afloat just a wee bit longer. Let's skip out the dial tone, because to be honest, I am not appreciative of it. Alright. Yeah, this is security skill. The brawl skill, we also are interested in that. This we don't care about at all. You could read finance. Nope, stealth we don't really need. This is the guns thing, also quite handy. And that's the dodge talent. Security for 660 bucks, we could raise it one more. Have to keep it in mind. I may do some off-camera work with opening all the containers that are in Santa Monica, because I don't know if that's kind of an interesting watch. On the other hand, you might actually want to know what's in there. But yeah, I could. Oh, I forgot to get myself a little drink. I may do that off-camera, and then I also know what my financial situation is actually after opening a few of those things. And thus, which books I can buy. Is there anywhere... Oh, this cop is not present anymore. Oh, too bad. Alright. Well, no problem. Oh, yeah, the invisible wall over there. Well, I think it's time to head to the Elizabeth Dane. Because all these plans are beautiful, but if I don't get myself some experience, they are gonna be pointless. Man, it's dark in here. There we go. Actually, in here? It's out there. Alright, time to crawl back into the skin of Agrippa.
Yo, Allie, over here.
Dawn. He saw the boat coming around.
Psst. Come here. Psst. Come here. Oh, for God's sakes.
Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting in these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
Ah, I see. To be honest, Jacobson didn't tell me very much, I'm afraid.
Jeez. What kind of woodstein? Don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator or a Coast Guard guy, something. Didn't you ever see Fletch? Were they just handing out those diplomas nowadays?
Enough. We need to do this fast or we're gonna get caught. Both of us. And we don't want to get caught.
Alright, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography brainchild.
I see. Thank you. Where do I go?
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Got it.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Understood.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm very appreciative for your cooperation, officer. I got it.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Alright, I will tell him. Don't worry. Was such a stool. Perfect.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale. Yeah?
In fact, that we increased our dexterity and therefore our sneaking actually is quite useful here. Done. The doors here move heavily. Something has definitely gone wrong here. There we go. Opened. We can open that one later if need be. Let's first get upstairs. We have enough to do as it is. Well, this area is indeed clear. Good to note. Reports. Status? Control then. Lighthouse. No, don't start the engine or the deck on, that would be foolish. Put the deck cams on and unlock all the doors. Alright. Home. Log? Oh. Does it also require a lighthouse? Apparently not. We have no idea how it is and how we can hack it. Well, let's quit. This seems to be the containers. That seems to be the uncovered sarcophagus. It's slightly ajar. I also hear the snivel of an agent on the other side of this door, most likely. I better be careful. There we go. Obtain the ship manifest as well. Well, that should be all the things. We have the ship manifest. We have the police report and, well, the uncurrent sarcophagus. We have spotted it as well. Wait. What the heck? Oh. Silly me. I unfortunately thought the corridor has shifted. It seems the Elizabeth Dane is even giving me the creeps. Well, that agent has returned. But he's not too interested. I guess the ruse of the baleen will did not last him for long. Good. Just getting away while that guy is also not looking. Oh. Ow. Yeah. Water hits like a brick if you do it wrong. But we are finished. Alright. Let us see what else we need to do. You have successfully completed your task aboard Elizabeth Dane. Report back to the Prince. 8 experience points. Well, blood buff, and we can now, well, Lockpick open things of level 7, which we found quite a few of. This seems to be a cutoff point. Same for the hacking, that there's a lot of cutoff points at level 7 and up they start. So, at least when it comes to the online banking part of this mod. So, we do really want to get to hacking level 7. We really do. Parking garage, you find me standing next to the camp. Because I went all around Santa Monica and there's actually nothing for me to open. Not even with unlock picking of 7. The only thing I can open is, well, beyond this lies also kill Patrick, as you may know. And he has a box, but, well, unfortunately, that's about the only thing I can open, and it holds his life savings. But I've reloaded from that, because I don't want to steal from the man. So what we are going to do is go downtown, and see if we can find perhaps something there to open.
Hop in.
Sure, why not? Hey. Hello. I was expecting you.
Hey! I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
No. I knew you would return to me. And you may be useful to me.
I can be. I know I can. I'll do everything I can for you. Look, here. I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Well, if you want to feel like that, then you're going to have to earn it.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
Well, in that case, wait for me at my place. I can't have you following me around, at least not now. It's a little too dangerous for that.
I know where you live. I took there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
My dear Heather, what would I ever do without you? By the way, as you're there, could you perhaps clean up the place a little, if you wouldn't mind? Thank you. Alright, and there she goes. Well, let us first go towards the, wasn't it in the hotel that we found a thing that we couldn't open? I wonder. Well, actually, you know what we also haven't done is picked up the quest to find the new quest from the mod. And I do want to try and see if I can get a little new thing in every episode. After all, that is why we're playing it with a mod, right? So let us see if we can perhaps go somewhere around the parking lot. I thought it was said. Yes, you. Who are you?
Greetings, Kindred.
You a king?
I am indeed. Do I know you?
Well, I saw you at the proceedings of my... Well, trial, let's put it that way. But you don't know me personally, most likely. Bertrand sent me, though, to pick up his item.
Ah, yes, the Enigma machine. Here, take it.
I see. So, how does the book business go?
As usual, poorly. Most canines are only interested in things they can bite. Besides, the kindred in this city seem to be a little too preoccupied with killing and deceiving each other to have time for reading or other endeavors.
Sounds like you need someone with a bit of spare time.
Actually, I might indeed have something that could be of certain interest to a young canine such as yourself.
Well, color me intrigued, or as they say, I'm all ears.
There is a book, The Survey Malum, Slaves of Evil, written by the infamous Heinrich Kramer, the Inquisitor who also wrote Malus Maleficarum, the Witch's Hammer. There is a disturbing insight into the existence and lore of kindred in this tome. Luckily, it was never published, and its only copy has always been in the hands of the Inquisition, today known as Hunters.
To be honest, I actually have heard some Latin. And Malleus Maleficarum, I do not know if that exactly translates to Witch's Hammer, though Survey Malum certainly does slate to Slaves of Evil. But, do go on.
I have been pursuing this book for over a century, and finally I've been able to locate it. It is in possession of a hunter named Edgar Hirsch, who resides here in LA, in the Skyline Apartments. Obtain this book for me, young one, and I shall reward you handsomely for it. Besides, disposing of hunters will look good on your Camarilla resume.
I guess I'll do it.
Very well. I shall await your return.
I hope I know what I'm doing. Because, to be honest, I have very little experience with hunters. But we also have gotten a little briefcase, which apparently is for our Nosferatu. I guess we will have to bring that back to him, get ourselves a little bit more experience, because, well, I also would like to reassess my charisma. But there's also a lot in the Skyline Apartments that we have to do. Perhaps we should look into that. Because we know of... Let's see here. We know of Hearst that we need to go to. And Muddy is here as well. That was the second floor, I believe. I don't remember though if Muddy was the second floor, if Muddy was the floor below. So I'm kind of preparing for a Hearst fight here. Ah, this is Muddy indeed. Good.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Well, and so we found out a little bit more about that. I say we're gonna go there. And, well, nothing of interest here. Because I know where that leads, and that means we will have yet another trip back to Santa Monica. So I say we're going to have a little look-see into this. And then we will end the episode. After all, well, Elizabeth Dane is very interesting, but... well... that would have been a very short episode. And I know that for a fact that, well, my watchers prefer rather a little bit longer than a little shorter. That's what she said! Sorry, couldn't help myself there. Bit of a lame joke, and you, my man, kind of of interesting position you've chosen to park your car. I wonder what is up with you. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm gonna be. This brings strange memories. I don't know why I have to think of La Sombra when I bite into her neck. Anyways, let us go over to that underpass. Are you somebody special? No, okay. You just started in that alcove. I should really also walk into that alley anyway, because I don't think I've ever known a reason to be there, but I wouldn't be surprised the mod had changed that. So, let us get inside this place. Well, that person is dead.
Did you see it?
What exactly are you referring to? Because the bloody mess, it's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other one, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
I see. And what were they doing?
They was waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
I see. Who made the call?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
I see. So this dead guy and Muddy, what were they doing here? Actually, we already know, right? I know what you're going to say. Waiting for a job. Fine. You know what? Just continue on with your story.
They was waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying.
So, how did this killer show up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
I see. Well, you're lucky you didn't.
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white, like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he exactly say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was, and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow, made the guy scream.
I see. And what about the other guy, this Muddy? Did he ever come back?
No, he never come back.
Oh, thank you. You better get out of here. I'll see you around. So, let us get up there, but not wade through the flames. That sounds like a bad idea, now that I have this new existence. There we go. Lucky Star Room. Oh yeah, there's a little stop before we go to Santa Monica in this quest. My mistake. I am not strong enough to move this, but nonetheless you can jump over it, so have no fear regarding that. Anyways, we have started out a little bit of the quest, and well, in the next episode we are going to return to our lovely Nosferatu and see a little bit of that quest line, and perhaps we are going to revisit, no, the, I wanted to say the Lucky Star, but that's the motel now, the Skyline Apartments. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.